Hit the button!
Welcome back to Zan's Weapon Depot, where silence is a threat and persistence is the answer. Out here, the sea keeps its secrets, but a new kind of hunter was born. The anti-submarine warfare continuous trail unmanned vessel, aptly named the Sea Hunter. The unmanned ship built to tail the quietest thing on Earth, the submarine. Let's get into it. Submarines rewrote naval power in the 20th century. Stealth, denial, and the ability to strike without warning. But cheap diesel-electric boats and 1,000 quiet hulls flooding littorals changed the math. Manned anti-submarine warfare patrols are expensive and slow. DARPA asked, what if you could trail a submarine for days without a single sailor aboard? Born in DARPA's labs, this is less of a ship and more of an idea of relentless presence. The mission was blunt and brilliant. Find the quiet ones, follow them, and don't lose them. No crew means new hull shapes, and the stamina of a desert rat, weeks at sea with eyes always on. This is not a frigate with a brain bolted on. She is purpose-built for endurance and trailing. She boasts a trimaran hull for stability and fuel efficiency, and she's optimized for low acoustic signature. The Sea Hunter comes loaded with an autonomy stack, including collision avoidance, Cool-Kegs compliance, route replanning, and persistent station keeping. The sensor suite includes towed arrays, hull-mounted sonar, passive acoustic processing, and a mast-borne EOIR for correlation. The Sea Hunter is also primed for low-latency data links to fleet nodes or tactical denial with resilient autonomy to keep hunting on reduced external input. Think of the Sea Hunter as a hound with a satellite collar. It hears, it points, and it follows. It doesn't have to fight directly. It hands the target to the shooters that do. Sea Hunter proved the concept, autonomous track, station keeping, and even limited sustained contact trials. It ran months of at-sea tests proving the autonomy could obey Cool-Kegs, avoid collisions, and continue missions with little human intervention. The system ran tracking exercises against surrogate submarines and surface proxies. Then came the integration trials with Talon's sensor payloads to lift sensors above the wake and improve acoustic geometry. It's not flawless. Submarines are very clever. They can change speed, climb an acoustic profile, and hide under layers of noise. But while a ship needs crews, bunk rotations, and port calls, the Sea Hunter can watch, and that changes the calculus. It may not be perfect detection, but it is definitely perfect persistence. If you can't hide forever, you cannot assert denial forever. The Sea Hunter flips anti-submarine warfare from expensive bursts into continuous pressure with massive strategic takeaways. Persistent unmanned patrols are orders of magnitude cheaper than continuous manned deployments, and that means presence where before there was only risk. Mixed fleets of destroyers, carriers, and a web of unmanned hunters allows commanders to allocate high-value assets where they matter. This is a chessboard move. You don't beat silence with louder ships. You beat it by never leaving. And in war, whoever watches the longest usually wins the argument. And that's all the time that we have for this week's episode of Zan's Weapon Depot. If you enjoyed this episode, sonar ping those like and subscribe buttons. And until next time, stay locked, stay loaded, and remember, the ocean keeps a ledger written in shadows and bones, and we hold the receipts. Semper Fi.